so we can have a brevity in our narratives tonight. Mag-umpisa na lang ako dito sa mga tao na sinibak ng gobyerno sa ombudsman. Basahin ko na lang para wala na silang hintayin. And for those who do not want to listen, well, after reading your name, you can go. Mag-umpisa tayo ngayong gabi. Good evening to you all. Good evening to my fellow workers in government. Ito yung mga workhorse talaga, ika nga. The workhorse of the national government. Si Secretary Duque, Secretary Galvez, Secretary Roque, ang ating Defense Secretary, yung overall, pati Senator Bongo. Basahin ko lang yung mga tao na wala na sa gobyerno. I will read the names, the agency, the position, the nature of the case, and the date of decision. Alejandro Rivera, Kedan and Rural Credit Guarantee Corporation, Regional Vice President. Nature of the case is conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service, dishonesty, and grave misconduct. Lahat sila ito, pareho yan, dismissed from service with accessory penalties of cancellation of eligibility, forfeiture of retirement benefits, and the perpetual disqualification for re-employment in the government service. Ibig sabihin, he can no longer seek employment sa gobyerno. At sunod si Ana Turaray, Gataran, Cagayan, Municipal Treasurer, conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service. Tapos misconduct, 2 grounds. Pareho yan. Juben Manar Paak, Barangay Bayog, Los Baños, Laguna, Barangay Captain, grave abuse of authority, grave misconduct, and serious dishonesty. Dito ang sunod si Laika Makapua, Barangay Bayog, Los Baños, Laguna, Barangay Secretary. Apparently, kasama sila sa kalukuhan ng Barangay Captain. Barangay Secretary ito, same jurisdiction. Grave abuse of authority, grave misconduct, and serious dishonesty. Angel Pagirigan, Barangay Bagay Tugigaraw City, Cagayan, Barangay Captain, conduct prejudicial to the best interest of the service, grave misconduct, serious dishonesty, violation of RA 6713. Tapos ang sunod, Janet Escalada, Romblon, Administrative Aid 6. Nakalagay dito, Graf Orle Pastrana, Romblon, Administrative Aid 4, Graf and Corruption yan. Rowena Garcia, Barangay Treasurer, grave misconduct, violation of RA 6713, August ang napaalis. Lara Jill Lorbis, Barangay San Luis, Luciana, Laguna, barangay treasurer, grave misconduct, March 9, 2020. Itong mga treasurer, karamihan yan, barangay, municipal, city, o kaya sa national, dito sa gobyerno ko, mga it involves pera yan. Now, I'm going to read the list of AFP personnel discharged from service. Mga sundalo. Number 1 is quarter master, first class petty officer, Elpidio Arumin, Philippine Navy, fraud against government. Petty officer, second class, Jesus Igorola, Philippine Navy, fraud against government. Apparently, isang submission lang to. Disbursing officer, pera yan. Petty officer, second class, Lesil Nambatak, Philippine Navy, fraud against the government, embezzlement, pera to. Misappropriation and misapplication of government funds, pera to. Conduct prejudicial to good order and military discipline, dapat lang. Apprentice Seaman Edmark Saura, Philippine Navy, fraud against government. Seaman second class Sunny Boy Berberino, Philippine Navy, fraud against government. Meron akong i-discuss sa inyo sa diretso na ako. And I will ask, after that, si Secretary Doke and Secretary Galvez will follow. Parang isang subject matter lang to. It's the COVID. Alam mo, maraming local government units who opted to go on their own. Sila ang magbili, may pera sila, at sila ang mamili ng kanilang vaccine or whatever. Basta gusto nila sila. And they insist that they be given the freedom to choose because may pera sila. Alam mo, totoo lang, we are not forcing anybody to join the cause of the national government. Hindi namin pinipilit na sumali kayo sa ibibigay ng bakuna ng national government. Ito libre at pinaghandaan ang pera. Yung Secretary of Finance, yesterday we had a cabinet meeting, or was it the other day? Sabi ni Sunny Dominguez, we have the money. We have the money and we have the right persons, especially si Secretary Galvez. Ako pinili ko siya to be the sole person who would be responsible from the acquisition, from the purchase, and up to the distribution. And I have called upon the police and the military to help. Kasi kung mga kababayan natin would opt to have the bakuna, magulo yan. It's either in health centers or a few police, few soldiers would just be there to supervise yung linya, first come, first serve, na walang gulo at hindi magwawala yung mga tao. Now, the bakuna that Secretary Galvez is buying is as good as any other bakuna na naimbento ng mga Amerikano o mga Europeans. Hindi nagkulang ang Chinese. Hindi sila nagkulang sa utak. Bright itong mga incheck at they would not venture kung hindi sapat, it is not safe, sure, and secure. Yung tatlo, it must be safe, sigurado, sure, and secure. That is the guarantee. Ako, kung ano ang piliin ni Secretary Galvez would bind me. Parang ako na rin ang bumili ng bakuna. So, hindi ako magbili ng bakuna na hindi tama. Itong Sinopharm, pati Sinovac, nabakunahan na nila lahat halos ang kanilang, kaya normal na ang buhay nila ngayon. But they are afraid of the new strain. So pag-usapan natin yan later on. So yan ang ano. Kung ayaw ninyo, okay lang. Walang problema. Kung kayong walang pera at gusto ninyo ng bakuna na mas maganda, mas mabisa, wala. Tabla lahat yan. Pareho lang ang pinag-aralan nila. The same microbes ang pinag-aralan nila. So kanya-kanya yan. It doesn't mean to say that the Americans or the Europeans and the EU are better than the Chinese. Ako, kung ano ang piliin ni Secretary Galvez, kung ano yung responsibility niya, responsibility ko rin. Ultimately, actually, sa lahat na ito, kung may bulyaso, yung aming sa gobyernong pinili at ninegotiate ngayon, kung may bulyaso, at the end of the day, akin talaga yung responsibilidad. I can only act through cabinet members kasi hindi ko mapalo up yung trabaho na yan sa karaming trabaho ko. So, binigay ko kay Galvez. Ang criteria is that honest, na hindi magloko. Hindi kagaya nitong na sa gobyerno karami nito. Sigurado yung kung ano ang sinabi ng mga dalawa dito, si Secretary Duque pati Secretary Galvez, parang is as good as my word to. Ako mismo, ako ang naggarantiya sa inyo na mas mahusay itong pinili nila. Maniwala kayo. Maniwala kayo. Ayaw ko na mag-discuss kung sino mabuti. Kaya kung hindi ko naman sabihin na pangit yung ito, mas mahusay, mas mabisa, at makuha kaagad natin. Kayong ayaw, bahala kayo. For the statistics or maybe the empirical data would bear us out na we have chosen at least one that is safe, sure, and secure kayo. Bahala yung, I'm now addressing to the mayors and governors. You can choose any vaccine you like to buy. Wala kaming pakialam kung ano ang pipiliin ninyo. That's one thing. Hindi kami makialam sa lahat ng bagay in the purchase. But maybe, I don't know, alam mo kasi may batas tayo na lahat ng medisina, of whatever nature, and whatever be characteristics, magnaan talaga muna ng pagsilip sa gobyerno. Ang gobyerno kasi ang last eh. Ang gobyerno ang babagsak dito after sa bakuna ng iba, tapos may bumagsak ng 5,000 Pilipino, ililibing ako niyan. Not because namili sila ng pangit, hindi naman talaga. It is government who will say, sige, ito ang pinili mo, brand A. Titignan ko ha, sandali. Pagkatapos, okay ito. Itong mga lahat na sinasabi nila mga kumpanya, mahuhusay ito. It's being applied now in Europe and America. Nag-roll out na sila dito. So, tayo, alam mo totoo ganito ha, makinig kayong mabuti. Bakit natagalan? Alam mo, ang medisina ngayon, pinaka-demand. So, there is always the economics, ang tawag, supply and demand. Tayo, kasi maghiram tayo ng pera, nag-negotiate pa tayo, hindi talaga tayo papansinin yan. Ang papansinin, yung may pera, highest bidder yan. Yung lahat ng na lumabas ngayon, puro sa Amerikano yan, puro sa Europeans. Wala pa tayo. Pati ang Asia. They are waiting for their supply. Law of supply and demand. In demand masyado, nag-agawan, highest bidder yan. So yung may pera, nauuna talaga, mabigyan. Pera-pera lang itong buhay na ito eh. Baski na sabihin mo COVID. So yung walang pera, o sabihin mo kami may pera, naghiram kami sa bangko, approve na, ready na kami, may pera rin kami. Sabihin man nila, sige, pero papel muna yan. Dito muna tayo sa may pera. Lalo na doon ginawa, siyempre doon talaga sila susunod. Yan ang totoo dyan. Hindi sabihin nagkulang, sabihin na, ano bang klase itong si Secretary Galvez? Bakit hindi na tayo mag-umpisa? Mga kababayan ko, wala pang ang supply natin, ginagawa pa. Yung tapos na, binili na yun ng mga bayan, countries na may pera. Pag ganon, in exchange, bibiliin ko yan, itong pera ko. Tayo, alam nila na walang pera, nag-negotiate pa tayo. Ngayon, approve na. Sabi ni Dominguez, we have now the money. So, kunin lang nila dyan sa bangko yan. Or we will deliver the document to them representing the amount of the vaccines that we will buy. Wala akong, ang masasabi ko lang, sa totoo lang, tabla yan sila sa visa, pati yung safe, secure ba yan, I can say, na kung ano ang bibili ni Secretary Galvez. Yan, it carries with it my approval. Sabi ko nga, in the end, ako ang mananagot nito. So, yan ang katotohanan dyan. Bakit wala pa hanggang ngayon? Magtanong nga, bakit nga? Why? Kasi yung pera. Ngayon may pera na tayo, sa bangko lang nga. Ang problema, yung supply, binili lahat ng mayayaman na bayan. Agawan ito ngayon. Kung sino yung makabigay ng pera, sabihin mo, magkano yan? 5,000 each. O sige, bilhin ko yan 6,000. akin yung supply lahat. May pera sila eh. We cannot do that. Nasabihin ni Dominguez doon, magkano yan? Oh, ito 7,000 itong napili mo kasi mahal. Pero ito, hindi iyo kasi binili na ito. So, bibili ako, babayad ako ng 8,000. You cannot do that. Hindi natin pera to, hindi pera niya. And he's not allowed to play, barter ka dyan sa mga ganong bagay. Yan ang problema sa ating gobyerno. Problema sa ating gobyerno na hindi talaga problema because that is the law. And we do not have the money. Now that we have the money, we have ordered, pero at the tail end tayo. Buntot na tayo maghintay. Pero yung supplier ng vaccine o may-ari ng vaccine, if you may, nag-usap na sila ni Secretary Galvez, Chinese, and lahat, ako, lahat, doon tayo kukuha. Doon yung bakuna na kunin natin. Iyon ang wag ninyo masyadong kasi kung hindi kasi yan a community of people na kulang sa alam, ayan, madadala kayo dito sa mga investigasyon, mga sabi ko sa inyo, wag ninyong pakialaman yan. Puro lang yan. Pagka may issue, huhulihin ka agad nila. Anong issue ngayon? Anong may mali niyan? Investigasyon ka agad. Every transaction, lahat. Pati yung sinasabi ng barko, itong putang Asos Trillanes, nandyan na yun, yung nakaparking na yun, sila yung nagbili. Tapos ito, nagyayaw-yaw sila, ako pati si Bong. Putang yun. Luko-luko talaga yun. Parang aso. Walang utak. So let us listen first to Secretary Duque.
Sir, iuulat ko lang po yung nabanggit ko kanina about our discovery of the first University of the Philippines Philippine Genome Center reported today a sample that is positive for the UK variant. This is the B117 of COVID-19. This was discovered or detected in a 29-year-old male residing in Kamuning, Quezon City, with his girlfriend and parents. They are real estate agents who have not reported physically at their office, and they go out only for essentials. They departed for Dubai on December 27 for business purpose and accompanied by his girlfriend. At sila po ay sinuri at lumabas ang resulta doon na negative upon arrival in Dubai. At doon po sila sa Apartel sa Dubai, sila lang pong dalawa doon sa kanilang lugar sa Apartel. Nagkaroon po sila ng isang business meeting while in Dubai with another individual on December 30. They were reported to have visited malls, groceries, and tourist sites. Dumating po sila, Ginoong Pangulo, sa Manila via Emirates EK332 nito pong nakaraan January 7. Sinwab po sila, which is the SOP in the NAIA Terminal 3 upon arrival and went to the chosen quarantine facility sa isa pong hotel. Ang test result was released January 8, yung kanila pong RT-PCR, at lumabas po na positive. At nirefer po sila kaagad sa isang Quezon City isolation facility na kung saan po in X-ray at ang findings ay meron pong pneumonia and currently under medication. Ginagamot po sa kasalukuyan. Yun naman pong kanyang girlfriend ay tested negative. Pero ganun din po, kinuwarantin na rin po yung kanyang girlfriend. Both allegedly had no travel outside of Quezon City noong December or no known exposure to a confirmed case or a setting with known cases. The only known contacts are the case's parents who are currently asymptomatic and staying in their residence. But as of this afternoon, the epidemiology surveillance team of the DOH, together with the regional epidemiology surveillance unit, have already gone to Mayor Belmonte